Chris, it's another 90 minutes in the legs and another draw. How do you feel this one compared to Saturday?
I thought they're both similar. We lack bits of quality at time, and we just sort of we're getting a few basic things wrong at the moment, which is a bit frustrating. But you know, it's pre-season. That's what it's all about. You know, we had a good chat there after the game. There's certain things we've got to do to improve. You know, when you make the same mistake twice, it becomes frustrating. And pre-season just gets a bit long now, doesn't it? You know, it's like, you know, it just gets a bit tiring. I'll be honest with you, and I don't mean this disrespectfully in any way. I'm starting to find pre-season a bit boring. You know, I feel like now you're just changing players and changing things, and you almost want it to sort of settle down and get all your players in. It's frustrating that we're unable to do that at the moment, but that's non-league football, isn't it? You know, and it's defensively today it was tough. You know, we're really struggling at centre half. And it showed, didn't it? Let's be honest. You know, we struggled to head a ball, but yeah, look, the lads are working hard, and that's all we can ask them to do. So.
Do you think that constant chopping and changing the squad through no fault of our own, it's just what happens with pre-season? Do you think that perhaps contributes as to why we're getting these little mistakes and sometimes these little blips in performances?
Yeah, I think as well. You have no consistency in a game, let alone over a period of games. You know, it would be nice to be able to resemble a sort of team that you could going into the next game, but look, it's not me harping on about anything other than I feel tired today and I'm a little bit grumpy, and I'm a little bit grumpy because I've had a hard day at work, you know. So you come here today and you sort of feel like, I don't know, just myself today, I just felt a little bit sort of grumpy, and it's unlike me. So when I come here, I'm sort of looking at things, and when we get it wrong, I can see things happening before they happen, and I've sort of so I actually had to bite my tongue. I don't know if you noticed, I didn't say a lot second half. I just bit my tongue and thought I can't speak because what I'm going to say is not going to be nice. So yeah, to recap, I'm a grumpy manager today when I got here. So the performance, we've done okay in little bits. You know, like I said, when we played Wellingborough and when we play Cogenhoe and teams like that, they want to come and they want to beat us, don't they? It's like a big game for them. And as Scott said, you know, we've never won it. I think every time we played it, we've drawn. So. Yeah, we haven't lost either. So you know, we're keeping in touch with what Rushden do. I think it's important to not lose the game. I will say that. I do think it's important not to lose. I think it'd be nice to win a game, but we've only lost one game in pre-season, so that's a positive we'll take going forward. But at the moment, I'd say we're a bit behind where I'd like us to be. You know, I thought we were on track, but I do think some of that is down to player availability and one or two injuries we picked up. I think. From when Hughesy broke his leg, I probably felt a bit sorry for myself, and I know some of the boys have. So, you know, it's up to me to turn it round and get it right. So, but we're turning it round without losing. So that's, you know, which is something obviously when I took the job, that's what we had to do. So, yeah, I'm grumpy, Joseph.
You touched on the recruitment process there. How are you finding that all at the moment?
It's tough. It's hard. I'm not going to lie. It's tough for clubs with money. So when you haven't got money, it's really hard. But it's today. You know, Daniel came in centre half. Not seen him play before. He contacted me, and obviously in that situation, and he'd done well tonight. You know, he had 90 minutes. Is he the answer what we're looking for? I don't know. You know, but you know, he'll have another game with us again, and we'll see where we go from there. But there's just. At the moment, I can't quite put my finger on what we've got missing. But maybe it's just getting like players back, you know, and having a run of games. I think that's what we need.
And do you feel perhaps it's just a case of quality at times because we've got numbers, you know, there are options in each position. Do you feel like it's just about lifting that quality a bit? Yeah, look, I mean, every single manager will say they want more quality at every single level, you know, even the highest level. So, yeah, I think we do. I think at the moment we're using the wrong clubs as players, you know, and I think that's evident. But that is what pre-season is all about. And you know, I mean, their goal is a prime example. Golden rule in our dressing room. We say it every game, when you have a set play, the worst place the ball can end up is in the keeper's hands. When it's in their box, keeper's hands, within 1 second it can be in our box, and that's what the goal come tonight. So it's pretty clear. It's a golden rule. You know, if it's not our day, don't make it theirs. The worst place the ball can end up is in the keeper's hands, and it ended up in the keeper's hands. So, yeah, we've got to learn from it, and we need to learn quickly because the season's getting closer. But yeah. A couple of positives to lift the mood. I thought John Dean in that wing back role, he just looked like a player reborn, and it was an excellent ball in for Will to score that goal. Another great goal from Will, brilliant header, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, look, Jones is good. He got a little bit of a knock at the end. But yeah, really good goal. I think, you know, him and Ethan scored goals. Ethan, actually, John put a great cross in for Ethan at the end there with a header that he put wide. But
yeah, you know, there were some good things, and at times we did okay. It's just having that little bit of consistency, and maybe that will come with continuity, you know, because you're changing within a first half, you change it in second half. But there's bits that have been good. There's been bits that have surprised me how good they've been. But the last couple of games, I think we've just probably haven't kicked on as much as I'd hoped we would. There are some positive signs, but not enough for me at the moment, Joseph, if I'm honest.
Well, we've got a great weekend to look forward to. We've got that double header at Hayden Road, of course, the game with Rushden Diamonds on the Saturday, and then, of course, the Legends Day on Sunday. That'll be excellent for the fans, won't it?
Well, listen, the one thing about Rushden is the supporters are fantastic, and I think there's over 1,000 tickets sold on Sunday. So if you haven't got your ticket, get your ticket. Yeah, it just shows what the club's all about. You know, since I've been here, it's been brilliant. The supporters are fantastic, and also as well, it just goes to show that players who have played at the club before and the previous Diamonds have come, you know, and supported a fantastic Save Our Summer campaign. So they're the real important things. You know, that's the real important things, and the real important things are we look after Hughesy. You know, it's not about winning a header from a corner. It's about looking after Hughesy. It's about making sure the club is in a fit and stable position to continue. And if we can get the club back on track whilst being competitive, then we're doing the right thing. So at the moment we are, you know, Rob and Alex are doing a great job with the team, you know, for the Legends Day, and it's up to us to try and make us as competitive as we can on the pitch with the resources we've got available, and that's my job, and that's what we've got to try and do.
Well, thanks for your time, Chris. We'll catch up again soon.
Thank you.